Imagine a war stopped by football, a dead pope put on trial, an entire army that vanished into thin air and was never seen again. History isn't just dates in a textbook. Sometimes reality writes stories so bizarre, so impossibly strange, that if they appeared in a movie, you'd call them fiction. But these events, they actually happened. And number one on our list is so unbelievable, historians still argue about whether to believe the evidence. You're watching the Top 7s. Today, we're counting down 7 historical events that defy explanation. Events that sound like they were ripped from fantasy novels, conspiracy theories, or Hollywood blockbusters. But every single one of them is documented, verified, real. The question isn't whether they happened. The question is how? Let's find out, starting our countdown at number 7, the Dancing Plague of 1518. Picture this. It's 1518, the city of Strasbourg, and people are dancing themselves to death. In July of that year, a woman named Frau Trophia stepped into the street and began to dance. She didn't stop. For days, she kept moving. No music, no reason, just dancing. Within a week, 34 others joined her. Within a month, over 400 people were dancing uncontrollably through the streets of Strasbourg. Many of them danced for days without rest. Some collapsed from exhaustion. Others suffered heart attacks and strokes. Historical records confirm that dozens died still dancing. Authorities tried everything. They even built a stage and hired musicians, believing the dancers needed to dance it out. It didn't work. The plague continued for weeks. To this day, no one knows what caused it. Mass hysteria? Poisoned bread? A curse? The answer is lost to time. But the bodies were very real. And if you think that's strange, just wait. Number 6, the Paris Catacombs, an underground city of bones. Number 6 takes us beneath the streets of Paris, where millions of the dead wait in the shadows. In the late 1700s, Paris faced a horrifying crisis. Cemeteries were overflowing. Bodies piled so high that walls collapsed, spilling corpses into the streets. Disease spread rapidly, so the city made a decision straight out of a Gothic nightmare. They moved the dead underground. Over several decades, the remains of more than 6 million people were transferred into abandoned stone quarries beneath Paris. But the bones weren't dumped. They were arranged, skulls stacked in rows, femurs forming walls that stretch for miles, entire corridors built from human remains. Today, the catacombs remain one of the largest mass graves on Earth, and much of the underground network remains unmapped, illegal to enter, and filled with forgotten bones. Somewhere below Paris, millions still rest in darkness. But that's not even close to the strangest thing on this list. At number 5, we have a story that sounds like science fiction, but it happened in the middle of a battlefield. Number 5, the Angel of Mons, mass hallucination or divine intervention. August 1914. World War I has just begun. British forces are retreating from the Belgian town of Mons, hopelessly outnumbered by the advancing German army. They're exhausted, surrounded, and facing what seems like certain death. And then something impossible appeared in the sky. Hundreds of British soldiers reported seeing the same thing, glowing figures hovering between them and the German forces. Some described angels. Others saw a phantom army of medieval archers. A few even claimed to see St. George himself, mounted on a white horse. Whatever it was, the German advance suddenly stopped. When the battle ended, British forces had miraculously escaped what should have been a massacre. German soldiers later gave bizarre accounts of their own, claiming they encountered a supernatural force they couldn't explain, couldn't fight, and couldn't overcome. Skeptics dismissed the event as mass hysteria, sleep deprivation, the fog of war playing tricks on traumatized minds. But here's what makes it chilling. Soldiers who had never met, who were stationed miles apart, all described the same vision, the same glowing figures, the same moment in time. Was it an angel? A shared hallucination? Or something we still don't understand about the human mind under extreme stress? The Angel of Mons remains one of the most documented and debated supernatural events in military history. And we're only halfway through this list. Number 4, the vanishing of the Norfolk Regiment. Number 4 is a mystery that's haunted historians for over a century. August 12, 1915, World War I, Gallipoli. Over 250 British soldiers advanced toward enemy lines. Witnesses watched as a low cloud descended over the battlefield. The regiment marched into it and never came out. When the cloud lifted, the soldiers were gone. No bodies, no equipment, no records. Turkey denied ever encountering them. To this day, no one knows what happened. A whole regiment vanished into thin air. And now the final 3. Number 3, the Christmas Truce of 1914. December 1914, World War I. On Christmas Eve, German soldiers placed candles on their trenches and began singing carols. British soldiers sang back. Slowly, soldiers climbed out of the trenches, unarmed, and met in no man's land. They shook hands, shared food, exchanged photos. Some even played football. For one day, enemies became human again. High command was furious. Orders were given. It was never allowed again. By the next Christmas, the war was even more brutal. A brief miracle swallowed by blood. Number 2, the Antikythera mechanism, ancient Greek computer. In 1901, divers found a corroded object in a shipwreck near Greece. Inside was a machine, 30 bronze gears designed to predict eclipses, planetary movement, and Olympic cycles over 2,000 years ago. The world's first analog computer. If this technology existed, where did it go? Why was it never seen again? It's as if advanced knowledge appeared then vanished. And those questions pale compared to number 1. Number 1, the Great Molasses Flood of 1919. January 15, 1919, Boston. A massive tank holding over 2 million gallons of molasses exploded. A 25-foot wave surged through the city at 35 miles per hour. Buildings collapsed. People drowned. Horses were crushed. 21 people died. The harbor turned brown. The smell lingered for decades. And to this day, locals say on hot summer afternoons, you can still smell molasses. A sweet reminder of one of the deadliest disasters in American history. From dancing plagues to dead popes on trial, from vanished soldiers to ancient computers. History isn't always logical. Sometimes it's darker, stranger, and more unbelievable than fiction. So, which of these events shocked you the most? And what other historical moments sound too bizarre to be true? Drop your answers in the comment section. And if you made it this far, you're officially part of the Top 7's family. Hit that subscribe button, because next time we're diving into something even more disturbing. Until then, remember, truth is always stranger than fiction.